Meraki Woman is back with yet another very interesting topic. India, the land of colors and festivals, most of which we have been celebrating only because they have been introduced to us by our religion or something that we have been traditionally doing in our families. But the youth in India today is increasingly either blindly following these festivals and traditions and customs or blindly challenging them and defying them. In reality, majority of our festivals are to do with the cycles of nature, the seasonal changes, the lunar cycles, the solar system. But they have been introduced to us either in the name of God or rather in the name of fear. Probably thought that the best way to get things done was inculcating fear. I wish they would have given us some rhyme and reason in ways that appeal to us so that we as a generation would have been more involved and rooted to our very, very rich heritage. Let me give you a very small example to elaborate. Makar Sankranti, as it's known in Maharashtra, but known by other names like Lohri and Pongal in north and south respectively. What is Makar Sankranti? It marks the beginning of the entry of the sun in Makar Rashi or the Capricorn, which implies the end of long harsh winters and the beginning of spring, the harvest season. You consider any festival and it is going to have its root in nature. Today we are going to talk about the relevance of Mahashivratri and how it is associated with the lunar cycle. If you like the video, do let me know if you want me to talk about more such festivals. And if you are new to my channel and if you find value by the end of the video, please consider subscribing. So Mahashivratri. It falls on the 14th day of a lunar cycle, just a day before the new moon day. In total, there are 12 full moon days, but the one that appears in the month of February and March has a special significance, especially for a spiritual seeker. The whole idea is to stay awake all night, as the crux of the name Mahashivratri. Staying awake all night is to do with keeping your spine erect. Keeping your spine erect is associated with a major part of evolution in the spiritual journey of a soul. What's evolution? To put it very simply, it is horizontal to vertical, from reptiles to four-legged animals to two-legged human beings. If you're hearing about all these things for the first time, it could be slightly overwhelming, but stay with me. Let's understand the why behind it. On this day, our planet, in its journey of rotations and revolutions, is in a position such that there is natural upsurge of energy from the northern hemisphere. When your spinal cord is erect throughout the night, you make yourself more available to seeking this natural upsurge so that the energy travels through all your 7 chakras and can take you on a spiritual process relatively faster. To be honest with you guys, I have done my fair share of questioning before arriving at these answers. Our ancestors were actually highly spiritually awakened, but things got lost in translation by the time it reached us. Today, when so many people, especially from the West, are opening up about this topic, we are suddenly more receptive to it. Well, that's just another topic and another discussion. So the takeaway from today's video is, don't jump to conclusions before understanding the why behind things. And to the youth, it's a very small appeal. And to those of you who had no idea that Mahashivratri can have such a deep scientific meaning behind it, I hope that you take the message and spread it across amongst your peers so that all of us can start valuing our culture more and more.